vinyl going out. We've got some more pre-owned vinyl, and then we've got some new stuff that came in. It's really cool. And then we've got our grails on the wall, so you get a chance to see those. So, how's it looking, Audrey? Yeah, we are live, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's bizarre, I would say, and the most.
Lagging.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
it was lagging.
Oh, okay.
Now it's showing up.
Okay, so now we're kind of showing up. A little lag there to start the show. But yeah, we haven't started. So, anyways. All right, so a couple of shout outs here. Well, first off, if you're watching back the show later in the night or this weekend or whenever, and you see something that didn't sell on the show, you can always just DM us. In fact, there was a number of wonderful friends of the store that did that. Last night, there was Christina, who picked up the cult record, Electric. Very cool. Also, the Duran Duran Rio went to Christina. So big thanks to Christina on that. And then we are lagging a bit tonight. Okay, cool. Thanks. And then also Roger Ramjet. Is that, am I saying that right? I think so. Ramjet Roger, well, whatever. Picked up the tribute album, Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads. So very, very cool. So big shout out to Roger on that one. And then Tom Harris. Tom picked up the Quiet Riot, Mental Health, Bang Your Head. So there you go. Just want to do a little shout out on a couple of those records that got picked up after the show went live. So that's a perfect example of like, hey, I missed the show live, but do you still have this? And we did, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, and it was awesome. Awesome? Yes, awesome. Also, one of the things I want to note here is that daylight savings, and I'll mention this a couple times, daylight savings comes up this Saturday night. So why is that a big deal? Well, Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. So that means that next week we'll be on at 5 o'clock Arizona time, but also 5 o'clock Pacific time. So we'll be on an hour later for everybody who does do daylight savings time. So if you're if you're on the East Coast, we'd be on at 9 o'clock at night instead of 8 because of the no daylight savings. And then what else? And then in the Central Time Zone, Houston, Minneapolis, Chicago, we're going to be on at I guess 8 p.m. And then in the Mountain Time Zone, Denver, so to speak, we would be on at 7 p.m. and then, or 6 p.m. actually in that case. So anyways, daylight savings time is going to kind of muck with everything because Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time. That's the moral of the story. And we may actually be starting early a couple times next week, ironically, because we have some listening parties, including a Black Crowes. They have a brand new album coming out. We have a listening party for the Black Crowes I think it's next Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So if you're in the Phoenix area, it doesn't seem like we have a lot of Black Crowes fans in the area. At least I haven't discovered that many. I love the Black Crowes. Most of them tend to be people from throughout the United States. So there you go. Hi. My hand is waving. So what do you think, Audrey? All right, cool.
I just got a notification through YouTube that you went live.
Oh, just now?
It's like really lagging.
Okay, so seems like we're really lagging tonight. So just letting everybody know that we are super laggy. That isn't, well, I don't know what that's on account of. It could be anything. So just as long as the stream continues to be strong, we'll go from there. And we'll just kind of jump in. And then if we need to recap some stuff, we'll do that as well. So cool. All right, so let's get started. This is a beautiful copy of Great White's Once Bitten. Now, what's on here? Lady Red Light is on here. Rock Me. I think, yeah, Rock Me. Is it? Yeah. I can't read the track list here because it's so insane. Save Your Love is on here. And, yeah, damn them. But anyways, I think it Rock Me, which I love. Rock Me. Obviously, Great White. They're Great White. There was that issue from whatever, 20 some years ago. We won't go into that, but this is a great rock record. $59 on the price. The vinyl is in excellent condition. There's a few minor, just small creases here, But other than that, the jacket's in perfect condition. There was no inner sleeve. I mean, there was no original inner sleeve, a printed inner sleeve that came with the record. So it's just a basic inner sleeve that they did back in the day when this came out. So $59 if you're interested in Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Hey, Randy, how you doing tonight? I wanted to circle back on this one because we featured this the other night and I didn't give it proper attribution. This is Van Halen's first record. This is a beautiful copy. It's VG++, and this is a first press of Van Halen 1. So hence the price. It's $59. It is the palm trees logo. So it's the OG logo, the Winchester press of Van Halen 1. So I wanted to give this a little extra love on tonight's show. $59 VG+, 1978 first pressing, palm trees label. So very cool. All right, what's up next? Chicago 14. Chicago 17. This is in VG plus condition, and it is $14. So there you go. My favorite Chicago album because I'm a child of the 80s. Now, if you see anything you like and you're a first time in the hanging out with us, well, welcome in. Jenn's manning the chat, and Audrey's producing, and I'm your host and star. No, not really a star, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But yeah. And then if you see something you like, all you got to do is type it into the chat. So if you're like, oh, Chicago, just type in Chicago, and boom, we'll get this record. And then what happens is that you can acquire as many records as it makes financially sense for you, or it fits your collection in case you're bulging at the seams when it comes to your collection. And then once a week, we invoice for the records. And if you're local, you can pick up and pay for it then, or pay the invoice, whatever you want to do. And if you're throughout the United States, you can certainly do the following. Which it's $7 shipping, flat rate. So no matter how many records you get, whether it's 1 or 17, so that's a pretty sweet deal. And then yeah, once your invoice is paid, boom, the records go out to you. So very nice. So we're your own personal record store. Well, you can sit on your couch or your favorite chair and hang out, or maybe even outside, because it is Arizona here if you're local. This is $19, and this is what you think it is. It's Vanity 6 VG++ condition. Kind of a cool record, because if you remember the great scene in Beverly Hills Cop when they're at the at that particular establishment, the song Nasty Girl is playing. So yeah, there you go. Vanity 6 VG++, $19. Hey, how about a little Raised on Radio? I love this record by Journey. I know some people maybe are a little indifferent on it, but I love it. This is $26? Is that right? Yeah, $26. VG++ condition. It's got just a little tiny bit of edge wear on the jacket, but other than that, it looks great. And yeah, some great songs on this one by Journey. It's got the OG inner sleeve, so boom, very nice. What's up next? Blondie, $14. This is Auto American, VG++ condition on this copy of Blondie's record. That is Greta Van Fleet. This is an excellent condition, $24. Anthem of the Peaceful Army. I know a lot of people knock Greta Van Fleet, but I kind of like that they're doing rock music for young people in some ways. They're a Led Zeppelin ripoff, whatever. Okay, yeah, I hear that. But hey, nothing wrong. If you're going to rip off somebody, rip off Led Zeppelin. And the youth like themselves some Greta Van Fleet. So anytime rock music gets in front of the youth, rather than say kind of candy, bubblegum pop, or hip hop, I think it's a good thing. This is a $39 copy of Frontiers. This is a beautiful copy. The vinyl is in excellent condition. This is an OG inner. I know Jenn and I traded in our copy of the OG Frontiers when they did a reissue. We were not happy with the reissue that came out last year. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really recommend the reissue of Frontiers. I recommend the OG versions, and this is an OG version of Frontiers. So there you go. Exactly. Jenn regrets. So, all right. ZZ Top Afterburner. This is $22. VG++ condition. There's a few creases here, but other than that, it's in nice shape. Sleeping Bag, Stages, Rough Boy. Follow up Velcro Fly on here as well. Follow up to their, obviously, the big Eliminator album. And this one became a little more modern sounding, I guess you could say. But, you know, it's still really good, and it's still ZZ Top. Worldwide Live, $29. This is a VG++ condition, the OG inner sleeves as well. This is a 2 LP, one of my favorite live albums of all time, in my humble opinion. It's fantastic. So if you like live stuff, Scorpions, Worldwide Live. This is The Police. It's not Zeta Manantahada, or however you say it. I can actually say this one. It's Ghost in the Machine. This is $22. VG plus condition. Got a little bit of shelf edge wear here on the jacket. And then obviously it's a black album, so you're going to probably see some spotting and stuff. But other than that, it's a pretty nice copy, gotta say. Cheap Trick at Budokan VG plus, $20. This is a nice copy, I gotta say. Yeah, this is really nice. And is this a gatefold? This is a gatefold. Yeah, OG gatefold copy of Live at Budokan, $20.
Jason has claimed Scorpions.
Jason wants Scorpions. Very nice. Cool. Thank you, Jason. Very cool. Let's give Audrey Scorpions, and she'll get everything set up there. Very nice. All right. How much was the Scorpions? Tom was asking. I think it was $29. Yeah. But yeah, nice copy of that. All right. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Jason, obviously, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I did Budokan. This is Foreigner 4, $14. This is a beautiful copy. I think this is still in the shrink. Yeah, it is still in the shrink. There's a little bit of a crease here, but you can barely notice it. Original inner sleeve. Yeah, and Waiting for a Girl Like You's on here. Urgent. Jukebox Hero. Beautiful copy of Foreigner 4, produced by the greatest producer of all time, Mr. Mutt Lang. Thank you very much. There's no other need to debate. This is a $19 version of Fleetwood Mac's Mirage, VG plus condition. It has the OG original sleeve as well, and it's still in the shrink with a little hype sticker there. So, yeah, once again, very nice copy. I like selling good stuff, and this is good stuff. We try to find the best stuff. Sometimes, you know, you got to settle for kind of what comes in a little bit, but most of the time, you know, it's all killer stuff. And when we do have stuff that's a little less, we've actually got a VG crate. I got a whole crate of VG stuff, including like Stormfront by Billy Joel. We'll be doing that here after we get to the new vinyl, and then we'll do that VG crate. I mean, there's some killer stuff in there, but we've downgraded the vinyl because, you know, some of it's just maybe not in the best condition, but it's not like terrible. It's just not up to the standard of being pristine. Exactly. The Dream Police, fantastic record by Cheap Trick. Is this a gatefold too? It is a gatefold. All the guys are on the cover of this one. VG plus, the OG original sleeve is in there as well. So, yeah, very nice. What's on this besides Dream Police? Let's see how many songs I know. Because Jenn, Gonna Raise Hell's on here. I love that song. Voices is on here. I Know What I Want. And that's, who sings that? Isn't that Tom Peterson that sings that song? The bass player sings that song, I believe, if I've learned anything from Jenn over the years. I know what I want, and I know how to get it. This is Bruce Hornsby in the Range, VG plus, $5 only for the way it is. Very nice. What's up next? This is Heartbreak Hotel. I don't even remember this movie from the 80s. It's basically Welcome to Taylor, Ohio, population 4104. And it's a rock and roll fantasy featuring Elvis. And there's some Elvis songs on here, as you would guess, performed by Elvis. So, Can't Help Falling in Love, Burn in Love. What else was on here? It's really hard to read the text here. But anyway, so if you know the album, if you know the movie, there you go. Boom. $9 for Bananarama. This is an excellent copy of this 12-inch single, Love in the First Degree. It's actually a promo copy to boot. And the ladies are looking rather fetching on the cover. And yeah, there you go. Very nice. Little heart. Excellent condition on this Dreamboat Annie. And the jacket is pretty top-notch, too. I mean, there's a little bit of tiny ring wear there. Not too bad. There's a little staining here on the back cover, but nothing that's get me worked up about. Magic Man, Crazy on You. Yeah, good stuff. That's $19 for Mrs. and Mrs. Wilson. Gino Vanelli, brother to brother, $5, VG plus condition. We got a little fog hat, excellent condition on this one, $5. That's Tight Shoes. This is an 80s record from Foghat. You thought that Foghat wasn't cool in the 80s. Well, you thought wrong. This is the Producers, $5 as well. VG plus condition for the Producers. Golden Earring, a band that I've been into lately. Can't get enough of Twilight Zone. $5. VG plus. Twilight Zone, unfortunately, is not on here. That's on the Cut album. This one actually has a cut on it, ironically, a promo cut. Gary Rossington, the Rossington Collins band coming out of Leonard Skinner, $5, VG plus condition. That's a gatefold. So very nice. There you go, Uncle Ted. Excellent condition on this one. $5 for double live Gonzo. Yeah, that's good stuff. I love Uncle Ted. I know he's kind of sometimes he alienates people with some of the stuff he says and does, but you can't deny the music. It is fantastic. Great White Buffalo. Oh my God, that riff, it's killer, man. It's killer. Mike and the Mechanics, $9, VG plus. And yes, the big songs are on here. The Living Years, and what's the other one? Well, maybe I guess they had a couple albums, but the Living Years is on here. And Paul Carrick is actually the vocalist in this version of Mike and the Mechanics. So there you go. That is Billy Squier, $9, VG plus condition. Don't Say No. In the Dark, The Stroke on here. My Kind of Lover. So there you go. Lonely is the Night. Pretty good record. And MTV, they loved playing Billy Squier back in the day, in the early days of MTV. What do we got here? Bodines. I haven't heard from the Bodines in like ages. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, I remember the Bodines. Nothing against them, but yeah, it's just, this is, I think, self-titled by the Bodines. $9, VG plus condition.
Was the TED $5? That live album?
Yeah, it was $5 for Double Gonzo Live, or Double Live Gonzo. Yep. Another Bodines record. This is a promo copy called Home, $9. Excellent condition on this vinyl. And then last but not least, more Bodines. VG plus, $9. And yeah, this is Outside Looking In by the Bodines. So there you go. Very cool. All right, let me run this crate one more time since we were kind of off to a little slow start.
Tom would like Ted.
Uncle Ted?
Yeah,
All right,
like,
cool.
what is it called?
All right, Tom gets, there he is right there. Double Live Gonzo. Very cool. All right, let me run these a little bit one more time because I think we're kind of lagging on the stream tonight. So a little bit of, but hopefully it's catching up slowly but surely. All right, Great White. Beautiful copy. The vinyl is in excellent condition. God ain't making any more of these records. This has never been repressed either. So I don't know if it will be because the Great White thing there, I forget what it was called. The something station fire back in, what was it, 2001? It's just a lot of bad press out of there where a lot of people died at a Great White show, like over 100, Audrey. I kid you not.
Wow.
They did pyro and the building started on fire and a lot of people couldn't get out. It was terrible. Anyway, so what you, yeah.
Karin, I think that's how you say it.
Karin, yep.
With like Billy Squier.
Oh, really? All right, cool. Very cool. Karin gets Billy Squier. There's Billy. All right, cool. Thank you, Karin. Appreciate it. Always good to see you and Andrew coming into the store. All right, so Great White. Like I said, I don't know if this album is ever going to be repressed just because of the situation with the band. But Lady Red Light, that thing is a banger. Rock Me, Save Your Love. There you go, $59. Van Halen, this is a first press, 1978. This is when Eddie came on the scene, man. This is the first record that came out. It's on the Palms label from Warner Brothers. It's the Winchester press. So I wanted to circle back on this because we featured it the other night. $59, first press of Van Halen 1 in VG plus condition.
How much is Great White?
$59 for Great White. That is Chicago, 14. Beautiful. VG plus condition.
Tom would like Great White.
Ooh, Tom, rocking the Great White. That new man cave, buddy boy, is going to be pretty sexy, I must say. I'm going to need pictures or maybe even an invite over. Check it out. Vanity 6. Do you think I'm a nasty girl? Do you think they're a nasty girl? Or one of them is a nasty girl? Well, yeah, they might be. VG Plus. I can't hear that song without seeing Eddie Murphy kind of shaking his shoulders and stuff and doing his little sitting there waiting for those two guys to try to rob the place. And yeah, you know, they're making another Beverly Hills Cop movie. It comes out, I think, July 3rd on Netflix. It's called Axel F. It's probably not going to be that good, but still good to see Eddie back at it. I love Eddie in Beverly Hills Cop. I think Trading Places, though, probably my favorite Eddie movie. VG Plus Condition on Journey's Raised on Radio, one of their best albums in my humble opinion. $26. Would I take this over Escapes? I probably would because I'm insane, but that's just me. Blondie, Auto America, VG Plus Plus, $14. That is Greta Van Fleet, $24. Excellent copy of this one. The vinyl, excellent condition. Journey, Frontiers, my favorite Journey record. This is $39. The vinyl is in excellent condition, has the original inner sleeve. It's a beautiful copy of Journey. ZZ Top, Afterburner, VG Plus Plus copy, $22. This is The Police, $22. Ghost in the Machine. Live at Budokan, $20 for Cheap Trick. Foreigner, $14.
How much was Vanity 6?
Vanity 6 was $19. Oop, where is it? Just wanted to confirm. Yep. You know that song from the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack. That's great. And then I think Vanity, isn't Vanity part of kind of the Prince, the tree of Prince? You know, there's a big tree of Prince, whether it's the Bangles, whether it's Sinead O'Connor, whether it's Vanity 6, whether it's Morris Day and the Time. Exactly. And Vanity falls under the tree of Prince. $19. In fact, did Prince write that song? Now I got to look, see if there's any credits on the jacket. I'm not going to. 19, yeah. Let's see. No, they don't list the songwriter on this, but I bet $1 to a donut Prince might have written that song, but I don't know for sure. Jenn would probably look it up and tell us. Where'd I leave off? I don't remember. Oh, okay. Fleetwood Mac. Yep. Fleetwood Mac Mirage, $19. Dream Police, $24. Bruce Hornsby in the Range, $5. Got a little Heartbreak Hotel for $5. Got Bananarama for $9, actually. Heart for $19. Gino Vanelli for $5. Foghat for $5. The Producers, not Mel Brooks. Let me try that again. Not Mel Brooks's The Producers, but just The Producers. $5. Golden Earring for $5. Rossington Collins Band for $5. Mike and the Mechanics for $9. The Bodines, $9. More Bodines, $9. And more Bodines, $9. So there you go. All right, cool. Rest in peace, Vanity. Did she pass away? Let's see. Oh, it was written by Prince. Thanks, Jenn. Very nice.
Tom would like Vanity.
Oh, okay, cool. You got it over Samantha?
Yes, she just commented that it's his.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go. All right, Vanity goes to Tom. Thank you so much, Tom. Appreciate that. All right, let's move on to a crate of new vinyl. Just a little bit of new vinyl tonight, but I think it's all killer. All killer, no filler. Can I actually give this crate to you, Audrey?
Oh, sure.
I think just put it over there.
Over where?
Over on the table. Yeah, and then I'll move these down. There we go. Cool. That makes it easy. Since we got 4 crates tonight, but they're not all full. Just keeping them organized. So now after this crate of new vinyl, I've got this all these VG records coming up. There's some cherry stuff in here. It's just we want to be very accurate on grading. Though a lot of these records that we graded for VG, we've played them in the store and they play fine. You know, there's some surface noise and stuff like that. Jack Antonoff and Bleachers have a new album out. It's called Bleachers, ironically. This is the indie exclusive blue vinyl for $38.99 if you're interested and Jack Antonoff. It's a 2 LP version, actually, with bonus tracks. Very nice. Foo Fighters, back in stock. One of my favorite albums of all time, $39.99 for the Foos. This is a 2 LP. Monkey Wrench, come on. My Hero, wonderful. Everlong, so good. Walking After You, Foo Fighters, $39.99. Let me tell you about this album. This is a 2 LP. This is the remix of Dio. It's $44.99, so it's expensive. I get it. However, it's got a new commissioned a new cover painting and etching, but the real, and it's got a bonus track of Evil Eyes. So the real money in this, in my humble opinion, is the Joe Barresi mix. They are fantastic. You know how a lot of the songs, especially in the 80s, they would sometimes fade out, like Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark. You gotta go online and find the Joe Barresi mixes, whether it's on Spotify, Apple Music, and just hear them. They're fantastic. And these songs end, they end cold. They don't fade out. I love that. So the band, Vivian and Jimmy Bain and Carmine, and then obviously Ronnie, but he's usually not singing. It's just the band playing. They're allowed to continue playing and then end the song like you'd end like a live performance, because live performances don't fade out, obviously. So anyways, it's a great pressing. It's a 2 LP of Dio's Holy Diver. I highly recommend that. If you're into Dio, those Joe Barresi mixes are fantastic. Pantera, this Vulgar Display of Power. And this is on white and true metal gray marbled vinyl, $28.99 for Pantera.
Sean would like Foo Fighters.
Oh, Foo Fighters going to Sean. Cool. Thank you, Sean. All right, Audrey, there you go. My favorite Foo record, along with Wasting Light. Love Wasting Light. It was a fantastic record. And that was all analog recorded by the Foos there. Megadeth, Peace Sells, but who's buying? $34.99 for their this one's the one that really put them on the map in some ways. Obviously, Peace Sells is on here, Wake Up Dad, some other good stuff, The Conjuring. And this is kind of a classic lineup, with Dave Ellefson, Carl Samuelson, Chris Poland. Well, Chris Poland. I know Marty Friedman was on a lot of the big albums as the guitarist. And then Dave Mustaine, who just wails, in my humble opinion. I should have covered these up a little bit because YouTube doesn't like that. But this is Jane's Addiction. And this is obviously the Mountain songs on here. Ocean Size, Jane Says. And is this on color vinyl? No, it's just a straight vinyl, but it's from Rhino, and it's great. Whoop. And it's $28.99 if you're interested.
We had 2 people comment for Pantera, but Jillian got it first.
Okay, Jillian. If you want to go, who was the other person?
Sean,
if you want to, we'll order another copy of Pantera. And if you're interested, if you want to go on a wait list for us on that, we'll get it here, assuming our distributor still has it. That's the big thing with some of these records, because they come into stock with the distributor and then they go right back out. All right. Kings of Leon, $40.99. This is a 2 LP. The packaging on this is beautiful. Obviously, the big song on this one is Sex on Fire. Be Somebody's on here as well. It's a fantastic record. $40.99 for Kings of Leon.
Sean would like Jane's Addiction.
Oh, Jane's Addiction. Nice. All right, cool. There you go. There you go. Sean gets Jane's Addiction. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. This is a record that I've been trying to get in forever and a day. And finally, it came back into stock, and now it's gone out of stock. I know, at a distributor, so we only got 1 copy. Probably not going to be getting anything more in on this for a while. I think it took 3 or 4 years to get a repress on this. I don't know that much about this band, but a lot of people love them. It's Gnarls Barkley, St. Elsewhere, and it's only $23.99, so it's a really good deal for this Gnarls Barkley record if you're interested. Wynonna. This is on baby pink vinyl. This is finally being repressed. Some of these country albums like Garth, Clint Black, Alan Jackson, they're so expensive now, Wynonna, because they just hardly pressed any of these vinyls back in the early 90s when all these artists were hitting it big. This is $28.99, and this is Wynonna's solo debut after she, obviously she did the stuff with her mom, who, of course, unfortunately passed away last year. And this is on baby pink vinyl. And check out the signature here. You ever seen the show Silicon Valley? It's a Mike Judge show. It was on HBO. Remember the guy that ran Hooli, Gavin Belson? Remember when they started making, and this is really going obscure here, and I apologize. They started making something called the box, and Gavin wanted his signature on the box, his literal signature. Doesn't that kind of look like Gavin's signature? If you remember that, I know there's maybe like one of you that are probably like, "Oh my God, it is." So, anyways.
Karin with like Gnarls Barkley.
Oh, nice, Karin getting Gnarls Barkley. Very cool. Oh,
Sorry.
I don't know where I'm going here. All right, cool. So, anyways, that's that's why I enjoy the cover of this album, because it reminds me of an episode of Silicon Valley, because I'm a child, and I think it's funny. More Bleachers. This one is on gold vinyl, $31.99 gatefold, and then another Bleachers on translucent yellow vinyl, Strange Desire, for that record. Those are probably the best records here. Ooh, speaking of best records, this is on pink and black marble vinyl. It's a 2 LP, and it is Fallen, the 20th anniversary of the Evanescence record. $39.99. The color of the vinyl is spectacular. Obviously, My Immortal's on here, Everybody's Fool, Going Under, and Bring Me to Life. I think it's just, I don't think it's let me see. There's a Bring Me to Life demo. Okay, this is cool. So it's the full-length album, and then it's got the band version of My Immortal. Does it have what was his name? Paul something from 12 Stones? I don't see that. There's a Bring Me to Life AOL session. There's a Bring Me to Life in Australia, My Immortal at O2 Arena in London. So yeah, the first album, or the first disc is the album, and then you get some bonus stuff on the second disc, including some live performances. So, but yeah, I don't remember the guy's name, Paul something. Anyways, whatever. And then finally, Michael Jackson Bad, $24.99 for a reissue of an album that is hard to find from back in the day, but a lot of Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel, Smooth Criminal, that's good. Dirty Diana. You know who I want to get pressed is the Alien Ant Farm album. It's not. I don't know if it's ever been pressed on vinyl, and it's a sin because Movies is on there, Smooth Criminal's on there. It's such a great album. It's a great cover by those guys. So, anyways, let's recap really quick. This is Jack Antonoff's brand new album, $38.99, Bleachers. Dio, $44.99. The Joe Barresi mixes. Check that out. If you like Dio, check out those mixes, man. They're fantastic, in my humble opinion. Megadeth, and it adds stuff. It's just okay. I'll stop. $34.99. Peace sells, but who's buying? Kings of Leon, $40.99. Wynonna, that's Wynonna, $28.99. More Bleachers, $31.99 on gold vinyl. More Bleachers on translucent yellow, that is $31.99. Evanescence, $39.99 for the pink and black marble vinyl deluxe edition of the album. And then finally, Michael Jackson, and that's $24.99 for Bad. All right, I'm going to slide this down, and let me know if I'm still in frame. What's that?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna flip these.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, all right. Audrey's going to help out here. Whoop.
I got it.
All right, cool. Wait, okay, I got it. So,
Sorry, I had an idea in my head.
oh, what's the idea? I like ideas.
I was just gonna
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. All right. So all of these records to round up. Well, I guess we still got the some wall records we'll feature here really quickly at the end of the show. So all of these records are in VG condition. Most of these came from a collection where it was like late 80s stuff, and it was just like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And some of the stuff was in good condition, and some of the stuff was like not up to par. And not to say that I look at these records and I think to myself, well, there's some scratches. We test some of them. Some of them don't have any issues. Some of them, and we would denote it if it does. But if there's anything in here that you're like, hey, put this on the turntable tomorrow, and then let me know if there's any issues. But yeah, so really hard to find records, including Stormfront, Billy Joel. All these are in VG condition. That's $19. So there you go. LL Cool J, VG. There's a slight warp on this, and it is a promo copy. It's $9. Walking with a Panther. So these are like really good starter records. It's got some issues. Obviously, there's some tearing on the jacket here. But yeah, this is like a $40, $50 record. And the Billy Joel, same thing. These are, that one's probably like a $60 record. If it was in better condition, but they're kind of starter copies, but they will play. And this is Tell It to My Heart. This is Taylor Dane, $9. Once again, a reminder, if you're tuning in, yeah, daylight saving starts this weekend, so we're going to be on at 9 o'clock now Eastern time instead of 8 o'clock. And then falls away from there. $9 for REM's Eponymous. A little bit of a tough copy. The VG, the vinyl is considered VG. Creedence Gold, VG as well, $9. All these are VG. Jeff Healey Band, oh man, $14. See the Light, such a great record. Genesis, Invisible Touch, with the raised cover, nice, $9. Lonesome Jubilee, I love Johnny Mellencamp. What's on here, man? Paper and Fire, check it out. Cherry Bomb, oh yeah, these are good songs. Anyways, $5 for that late 80s Mellencamp record. Journey, $14. And what's on here? Those are the guys. I see Steve Perry. That's a good sign. Wheel in the Sky. Yeah, some other good stuff. Little Uncle Ted, Scream Dream. It's a little dished, so watch out for it being dished. $5. That is Pat Benatar, You Better Run, a 12-inch single. $5, VG condition. The Beatles, $5 for the Beatles. Rock and Roll Music, Volume 2. Adamant. That is, this is a 12-inch single, $5. This is Room at the Top.
Jillian would like Mellencamp.
Jillian wants Mellencamp. All right, cool. All right, let me find John. There you go. Thank you, Jillian. Appreciate it. All right, up next, we've got Foreigner Head Games, VG condition, $5. Steve Winwood, $5. Chronicles, basically his greatest hits. Valerie, Higher Love. And yeah, some other stuff. Those are the two money songs, in my humble opinion. Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love. That's that album. $5. Boston, $5 for Third Stage. Starship, this is a single. It's not over till it's over, $5. And then Pat Benatar again. This is Crimes of Passion, $5. Chicago, $5. That's got Look Away on it. If you see me walking by and the tears are in your eyes, look away, look away.
Denise would like Adam Ant and Foreigner.
All right, cool.
And then Jillian would also like Genesis.
All right, cool. Let's find Adamant and Foreigner. Again, there's Adamant. And there's Foreigner. And what was the other one?
Genesis.
Genesis. I think that's at the beginning. Where is Genesis? There it is. Boom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thanks, Denise. Thank you, Jillian. Appreciate it. All right. We got to Boston. We got to Starship. We got to Chicago and Look Away. That is Bruce Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. I remember. Is this the album that came out like in 92 or is this like an 88 record? I think it's an 80. Oh, it's an 87 record. Yep. Tunnel of Love's on here. Walk Like a Man. Brilliant Disguise. Yeah, good stuff. $5. So there you go. And then this is a promo copy. Once again, this is $5 as well for Tunnel of Love. Jay Giles Band, Greatest Hits, $5. Centerfold. That's a song that stood the test of time. That's fantastic. Ooh, speaking of, I could tie in a Silicon Valley reference here with that Mike Judge show on HBO. Belle Biv DeVoe. Poison. Yes, this is the album. $9. That's fantastic. Yeah, I love those guys were great. Is this the let's see, I'm just wanting this extended version. This might be the oh no, this is the let me see. Is this the full I think this is just the 12-inch version of Poison, but still very cool.
Jillian would like Bruce Springsteen.
All right. Did she say which one?
Ooh.
So there's your choice of two. There's the promo version. The actual non-promo version, actually, the jacket looks a little better on the one here on the right. And on the back, it's the same thing as well. So,
While she decides, can you grab Jay's dial?
Jay Giles, sure. Who's Jay Giles going to?
Card.
Oh, Karin. Okay, cool. Thanks, Karin. Appreciate it. All right, Belle Biv DeVoe. And then finally, yes, that is the Humpty Dance. That is the 12-inch single of the Humpty Dance with the radio mix and the bonus hump mix and the humpstrumental. So, yeah, $5. No, that's $9 for the Humpty Dance. So there you go. Beautiful. Let me run through those really quick again. That's Stormfront for $19. That's LL Cool J for $9. Taylor Dane is also $9.
Sorry. Could you explain the difference between the Bruce Springsteens?
Oh, so one's a promo version. So in theory, this one might sound better because it's a promo that went to radio stations, probably, or people in the industry. And then the other one might be just something that came off the rack at Sears or Sam Goody or Tower Records back in the day. So this one was probably sent to radio or someone in the industry. And this one just right off the rack in your local store. REM, $9. Creedence, $9. Jeff Healey, $14. That is Journey for $14. Uncle Ted for $5. Pat Benatar, You Better Run single for $5. The Beatles, $5. Steve Winwood for $5. His greatest hits. Robert Palmer, $5. Boston, $5. Starship, $5. That's a 12-inch single. Pat Benatar, $5. Chicago, $5. Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison. And then the Humpty Dance, 12-inch single. So there you go. Cool.
Sorry. Can you grab the Belle Biv DeVoe? What did you say that?
Belle Biv DeVoe.
And the Humpty Dance. We had 3 people comment on Humpty, but Samantha was the first to comment.
Okay, cool.
And then Julian would like the promo copy of Bruce Springsteen.
All right, the promo copy goes to Jillian. And then who's getting the Belle Biv DeVoe?
Samantha is getting it in the
Okay.
dance.
Belle Biv Dinesh from Silicon Valley. So, and then the Humpty Dance goes to.
Same person.
Oh, okay, cool.
There were 3 people that commented.
To Samantha,
She was
okay.
the first.
And then Tom was second, and Karin was third. So, all right, cool. All right, last but not least tonight, let's slide some of our wall records over, just in case you missed them in the past. We'll run through these really quick, and then we'll jump out of here. We've got got a little Dead Milkman. That's an OG pressing of those guys, Beelzebubba, for $99. We got Bob Dylan Unplugged, $99. 1995 OG pressing. That is The Weeknd on silver vinyl, Don FM, his latest album, $49. I guess you can see all the prices here real big. Audrey's done a great job on these hype cards. If you want condition on any of these, I can let you know too, but usually they're going to be VG++ at minimum. 1983 OG pressing, Oingo Boingo, Forbidden Zone. Solo, Danny Elfman. Got Astro Weeks by Mr. Van Morrison, a UK first press, $149. Little Feat, original master recording, $99. RSD Black Friday for Noah Kahn, Cape Elizabeth, Ocean Blue vinyl. It is being reissued this month, I think it is, on 3/15. Next week, is that? Really? No, it can't be next week already.
It's 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. Okay, cool.
No, wait. It's next Friday. Sorry.
Okay, that's weird.
It's the 8th today.
Yeah, okay. On just blue vinyl. So, but the ocean blue vinyl is spectacular. This is The Doors, pressed at RTI, and that is with unreleased songs, $69. The LA Woman. This is John Bellion on white vinyl, $129. Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, their only album together outside of Led Zeppelin, 1988 OG pressing, gatefold, and that is $199. The 1975 live at Madison Square Garden on clear vinyl. That is this weird, who is this? Michael Brandy record. Yeah. And then we've got a little Coltrane, 1964 repress. The original is 1962, which is impossibly hard to find. And it's super expensive. This is in excellent condition if you're looking for a 64. And then Eric Dolphy, 1964, $99 for that one as well. What else is on the wall here? We've got Ultimate Sin that we showed last night. That was $139. Also In Excess, Axe, $119. Hysteria with the 12-inch or with the 7-inch single, an OG copy, $119. Pink Floyd, $69 for Dark Side of the Moon, a UK 1970. What is it?
Oh, sorry. No, I thought I was like giving you the next one. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
this.
okay. And then we've got Leve, also known as Laffy, her latest album, which is really hard to find. And it's probably going to become only harder to find because they're doing a reissue of that as a deluxe version. And then there's the Stones. Yeah, that's cool. And then there's Judas Priest, Turbo Lover for $65 up there. I see it. Oh, then there's Dwight Yoakam. We still got the, is that Buenas Noches from a Lonely Room? And the Ramones, Road to Ruin for, I think, what is that, $49? So, and then we still got the Dave Matthews box set up there. So, yeah, that's just kind of a taste of some of the stuff. If you're in the Phoenix area this weekend, you want to stop by, that'd be cool. I always like seeing everybody. And yeah, that's it. How is the plant page still in the store? I don't know. I don't know at all either. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. What are you going to do when Hulkamania is running wild? Exactly. All right, cool. We're going to jump out of here. We'll be back next Wednesday. We got some killer stuff coming up for next week. And, yeah, in the meantime, have a super weekend. And, yeah, we done? We good? Everybody happy? I'm happy. You happy, Audrey?
I'm happy.
Audrey's happy. Jen's happy. And, yeah, thank you, Denise. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.